Chabad House, you know, is an institution. Chabad House is a place that a lot of things are going on and you want to join it. But when Michael and Penny joined with Chabad House, it wasn't. It was nothing compared to what it is today. We were a little building, a little firehouse on Sycard Street. We didn't have much to show. But Michael and Penny apparently felt something. And from the moment that we met Michael and Penny, they were on board. It wasn't only financial. It was much more. They really felt that they're part of the Chabad and our family. And we felt the same. They have watched our kids growing up. We have watched their kids growing up. Their kids worked in our day camps. Our kids were their kids' counselors. We've attended each other's simchas, and they really, really deserve a lot of credit of showing the support when not many would show us support. And we felt it. And for this we thank them. Today, thank God, Michael and Penny have their own a little empire. They have a lot of nachas from their kids. Their kids are the leaders of so many shuls and schools and other fine institutions. And Penny tells me that we should take credit in that as well. And we're proud. We're proud of where their family has gone, and we're proud to be part of their family. It's a pleasure to honor Michael and Penny Kaplan.
Well, our relationship began about 40 years ago. We lived in North Edison. Edison, New Jersey is a relatively large community. There was not a vibrant Orthodox community. There were other types of Jewish institutions, religious institutions there. And at one of these institutions, they had a Hasidic Shabbos. This is probably about 40 years ago. And Rabbi Karlbach was invited to give the Shabbos experience according to Lubavitch Hasidim. You know, lo and behold, a short time afterwards, we get a call. He says, "Hi, I'm Rabbi Karlbach." And I told him a little bit about us and what our interests were. And he said, "Well, would you like to have a class, like, you know, periodically in the house?" I said, "That would be great." To me, it was just a gift from heaven. And so when Rabbi Karlbach came and he started to give the class, he has charisma. Everybody who sees him and meets him knows. Very charismatic, and it comes from a radiance from the inside. And so we established the relationship at that time. His willingness to put himself out like that, first with the classes and then with the Chabad House, just brought Yiddishkeit to the masses, so to speak.
He was probably 25 years old when we met him and Rifki, and Rabbi Karlbach was coming to our house maybe once every few weeks, once a month, to give a class to a community that we gathered a few people who were interested, and Rabbi Karlbach would wind up staying in our house. He would stay till probably 2 in the morning, and at that point we had our kids and they were going to public school. And he always gave his story about would you send your children out in the rain without a raincoat, without boots, without an umbrella? You're sending these children out, you're going to send them out eventually into the world, and if they aren't given the proper education, who's going to protect them? We transferred our children into the local yeshiva. That was not so local for us at the time, and that also contributed to our journey. And the biggest difference starts when you're doing it as a family. Very proud of where they all are now, and we have a lot to be grateful to Rabbi Karlbach, Chabad, and the people along with us on our journey.
So we came to understand more about Judaism as we became more familiar with it, both in as we learned more and as we got involved more in the community, that it became obvious that the Torah, which was the basis for everything that we live for and in, it's the framework that we live. It's the blueprint for the project of life. Not too long ago, we published a book called The Blueprint for Your Unique and Rich Life, and it takes the Parsha, and it takes an element of the Parsha, and how we can use that to live an inspired life.
This connection with Rabbi Karbach and Rivki and family is really family. When you say the word family, that's what they are to us. And we're so honored. Everybody knows you can't say no to Rabbi Karbach. There's just, you can't. I'm so happy to be here. I'm just with relish in seeing their success continue and grow and affect so many more children. More today than ever. We have to know where we come from, and this will help us all know where we're going.
When it comes down to, if you peel the onion, so to speak, and you get to the core of what Yiddishkeit is about, if you get to the core about what life is about, you get to the same core that Chabad is, which is kindness. The kindness that we've been shown by Chabad House, the kindness that the students get every day at the Chabad House, is what sustains us as individuals and as a community, and it's what sustains the world. To have a world of kindness, the next step that we do, this is what's taught at Chabad House, the next kindness we perform can bring Mashiach Tzidkenu, and God willing it will.